Hello everyone. This quick tutorial is to show you how to prevent making common mistakes while using your APA 7th edition student paper template. Keep in mind using the desktop version of Word instead of the online 365 version gives you many more tools. So use your .edu student email to take advantage of downloading the full application for free. Okay, once you open the template from the Polk State APA Library Guide, you will be greeted by this beautiful document. The first thing we want to do is immediately save it somewhere where we can find it. Every computer is a bit different, but for most you'll go to the top left corner to select File, then down to select Save As to choose the location you wish to save it in. Maybe on your desktop, your documents, or somewhere else. The important thing is that you know where to find it later. After saving the template, save it a second time, but this time as the name of your current paper. In this case, my paper will be on employee turnover. Notice the top of the document has the new name now, so you know that it resaved, and my template will also be safe to use again for another assignment. Now, what makes our template special is pretty much all the formatting is already built in. All you need to do is carefully select the text you wish to replace by clicking at the very beginning of the text, then hold the left mouse button down while moving to the end and letting up on the button, then simply type your replacement text. Just be sure to maintain the formatting you see, like typing your new title in title case here, with the articles like a, an, and the, in all lowercase, unless they're the first words in the title. If you really hate highlighting, you can always click at the start of the text, type your own, and then delete what remains. For your name, once again, we're matching the formatting we see by not spelling out our entire middle name. After our title and author, we move on to information that you'd find in a class syllabi, the course code and exact name of the course, and your professor's name as they prefer it be written. Once again, consult the syllabus for that specific class or your instructor. Lastly, the due date for your paper. For this paper, for our business class, let's pretend the due date is November 21st. There, our title page is now complete. On to page 2, where I know I'm going to need to add this title again. So I'm going to take a moment to copy it from here. Then I'm going to carefully select where I want to duplicate it and paste. Now we're ready to start typing our actual paper. No abstract page needed in the 7th edition unless your instructor specifically asks for one. If you'd like to keep the reminders on these top 2 paragraphs for now, you can just begin writing where this third 1/2 inch indent is already set. Then delete those reminders later. Or I could use these handy undo and the redo icons, these swooping arrows in the top left corner, to demonstrate what would happen if I wanted to start typing at the beginning from the very start. Just remember, when you do this, you need to keep that first indent by only highlighting the text that's being replaced. As you type and tap the return or enter key, your paragraphs will automatically continue to indent and your pages will automatically wrap, keeping your references page on a page entirely unto itself and the word references at the tippy top of that final page. Now let's add a couple database-generated citations from our Gale and EBSCO databases for articles we plan to use. I am going to copy this APA citation and left-click my cursor at the beginning of the line immediately under the word references. Next, right-click to paste, and if this formatting nightmare happens to you, as it should, just select the clipboard icon that appears and choose Match Destination Formatting. See, that's better. Now our citation is double-spaced in Times New Roman 12-point font with a hanging indent. Magic! Okay, this time we're grabbing the APA citation of an article found in a Gale database. Once again, we merge the formatting, keeping those italics, but losing the other craziness. By the way, you want to trust but verify these database-generated citations. They aren't always 100% correct, but they are a great starting point. Now, one obvious error I see is in the 7th edition of APA, the URLs and DOIs should be active links, unlike in the 6th edition. In most versions of Word, we can easily correct this by clicking at the end of the link and tapping the space key once. If you're slightly less lucky, you might need to highlight the DOI or URL, right-click, and manually add the hyperlink like this. Let me also show you a quick trick to alphabetize these citations. If we highlight only the citations, and you might need to maximize your word screen to find this A to Z tool on your version of Word, select that A to Z icon in the toolbar. Then in the pop-up window, select Sort, Text, Ascending, and select OK. Now they are happily in A to Z order. Lastly, the final reminder I want to leave you with is to cite every source you use and nothing you do not use. Can't stress that enough. And for every source listed on your references page, you should have at least one, if not more than one, in text or parenthetical citation for every source. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the time you will save by using our APA student paper template for the 7th edition.